Are you an overly protective parent? Do you do everything to make sure your little darlings have an easy life? Well, a Swiss court has ruled that a 7-year-old child must attend a specialist school because his overprotective parents have left him unable to cope by removing all obstacles in his life. So he's had a lot done for him and now he's got to go to a special school because he can't cope with life, basically. So are we making our children stupid by smothering them? Linda.
Do you know what? It's my favourite thing in the world to look after my children. I do everything for them. I do the washing, I do the cleaning. They help out as well. They load the dishwasher, they moan about it every now and again.
You do it.
You mean they put a plate, they open a door
and they put it in there. They never press the dish. Probably me.
Yes.
But I just love it, honestly. It's like my mum used to do it. I mean, Louis, once I put his socks on for him, and then every day after, he used to say, Mum, put his socks on for me, and I'd rub the socks out.
And how old's Louis?
Louis 24. I don't do it anymore, but it was just part of his school.
I bet you do.
It was part of his school thing. But I just love it. My mum looked after us, and that's what I love doing more than anything else, looking after them.
Do you ever worry that you're going to send them out, particularly boys, and that they can't iron a shirt, they can't use the washing machine, they can't cook?
Maybe a little bit. They can cook pasta and beans on toast, a jacket potato. That's about it.
Beans on toast isn't cooking; it's opening a can and putting it in a pan. And then they probably don't
myself when I do that.
They probably don't do the washing up, do they?
Well, the dishwasher does that. You just bung it in the dishwasher and it does it. But I just love it.
You're old school as
I am.
well.
Like my mum was old school. My sisters are old school. They do exactly the same with their children.
They're all here. Look, all the sisters are here today. Hello, sisters.
And a lot of mums, I think whether they admit it or they don't, they hope that they'll find a woman who's kind of independent, got a lot going for her, but can also take care of their son as well. I think they do still think that. I do.
See, I think
I've never heard such
I think we.
Oh, I knew you'd say that.
Really awful. And if you are
You might be different if you had children. I know, you might have wanted to look after them.
My mother, I grew up in a house with strict rules. There was no, you went home from school and dinner was on the table at 6 o'clock. There was none of this, what would you like to eat, darling?
I must admit, I do give Rafferty too many choices. Well, I noticed myself doing it. In actual fact, it's not fair on them. It's too stressful. Too many choices.
So little as well.
How old is he?
He's 21 months.
You are asking a 21-year-old child.
Oh, he's very bright.
He's
very bright. And he knows what he likes.
No, Martin, he might be forward for his age, but he's not to what he'd like for dinner. Do you let your child get dirty? Do you let him play outside?
Yes, I do. But then I can't wait to get a wet wipe on him afterwards and clean him up and make him feel lovely.
You see, he's going to be... He won't build up a tolerance to disease.
No, he will. We've got 2 dogs. He's out in the garden. You know, he does. But he's just my little pride and joy, and I just treasure it.
I actually do not think at all, I hope Jack finds a nice girl who'd take care of him. I think you flipping take care of yourself, mate, and there are far too many useless men.
I know.
And I am absolutely... He uses the dishwasher, you know, and he used to just put his plate, and as he walked up, I go, oi, who do you think's putting that in the dishwasher? It's not me.
No, I agree with that.
He's going to be able to wash,
I would be lying
clean.
if I said I want Rafferty to be able to do that himself, but I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a woman who's going to love him and look after him to be able to do it as well. I would.
I think this is absolutely ridiculous. By the time I was 15 years old, I could walk out the front door, go to a club in the West End of London, have a few drinks illegally.
I'm not, of course, condoning that here on ITV.
No, we're not condoning it, but what I'm saying, I was I was savvy. I knew how to look after myself. I knew how to get home at night, how, you know, to absolutely protect myself.
I do worry that our kids aren't savvy. You know, we drive them everywhere. We're always worried phones.
It's a different age, though, now, to be fair. Kids aren't on their bikes till 11 o'clock at night anymore, and we know so much more. We're so much more scared about so much.
Well, that is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
You do bear in mind,
the world is not...
people
there have always
kids,
been paedophiles and rapists at about exactly the same number as back in my day as there are now. We have become obsessed with paedophiles and rapists waiting around every street corner.
I do agree with that.
Do you make Jack frightened when he walks home from school? Or?
I don't let him walk home.
There you go!
I've just failed Janet's test miserably. I was doing so well, wasn't I? Now, I know there are loads of hilarious cat videos out there, but I promise these are even funnier. Take a look if you don't believe me.